It's been about a week since 2026 began, so I figured why not tackle the new year by making your Minecraft look even better. Today, we're covering over 15 brand new resource packs to enhance Minecraft Java Edition in 2026, with all of them working for the Mounts of Mayhem update and being linked in the description if you'd like to download them. Also, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 comes out in a couple of days, and I may make a couple videos here or there covering the game. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can use code 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 when purchasing 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on their website. Without further ado though, let's jump into this. For our first pack of the video, I'm so excited to showcase to you guys the Fresh Animations Player Extension Resource Pack. For those of us on Java, we have been waiting for a really good player animation pack for quite a while, and to be fair, there have been a couple that are very nice. However, this one comes from the Fresh Animations creator, and it is incredible. There are so many good animations to be had with this pack, and it's only going to get better as more updates release. Apparently, the Patreon version is going to have some work in progress features that are going to be exclusive to that version until they kind of get ironed out and made better. But for the time being, this is an incredible player animation pack, and I'm very much in love. A lot of you guys have been waiting on this one for a very long time, and I'm very happy to announce that it's finally here. Fresh ores and ingots. Now, this is a pack that I admittedly have shown a couple times on this channel. Basically what it does is it gives you 3D models of, well, basically all of the ores and ingots. If we go ahead and take out a couple of these, we'll just grab some as examples. As you can see, whenever I'm holding them in my hands, they have a nice little retexture, kind of like a little 3D action and stuff vibe. Looks really, really nice. Well, the reason I'm showcasing this to you guys again on the channel is because it got such a big update that it kind of feels like a whole new mod and pack in and of itself. And basically what this update does is it allows you to do this. It allows you to take the ores and ingots that you find and create display cases to show them in your world. So how exactly does this work? Well, I have this little netherite ingot here I'm just going to grab. If we go ahead and slap this into an anvil and I go ahead and delete all of this and copy and paste this, you'll see that if I go over here, it says oak blue glass display case. Now this is completely configurable, right? So instead of oak wood at the bottom, like as a trim for the display case, I can put pale oak like this, and you'll see that the trim at the bottom is now white. If I wanted the netherite ingot to sit on top of a red pillow, I would type red instead of blue. And if I wanted the display case to simply just be a display, I can go ahead and take away the glass portion of this, and now we have a pale oak red display case for the netherite ingot. So if I come over here and I break the diamond out of that item frame and place this down, you'll see that it's a completely new model. We have the pale oak, we have the red pillow, we have no glass, compared to this one, which has the oak with the blue and the glass. And this is going to work for basically everything. There's also renames. So if we take a look at this, you'll see that it says oak red glass ruby display case. This is a rename of the emerald, so you can kind of get rubies in your world if you want to display them as well. But it's a fantastic pack. Here's just a bunch of different examples of what you can do. This is also a gold coin, which I believe is just a gold nugget rename. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff that you can do with this pack, and whether you're playing on a server and get a bunch of buds to install it, or you're just playing in single player, this is a perfect way to display a bunch of the things that you find in your world. Al's armor stands revamped. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know our buddy Al has been featured quite a bit. And this pack right here, I mean, it deserves another feature. Here we have a ton of different armor stand variants. You guys know how much I like my armor stands. I'm not a very big fan of the default armor stands. I think they look too flimsy and lame. These right here are like wooden mannequin style. They look absolutely fantastic. This, of course, being the default one. And these are all named variants. So if you pull up an anvil and name it pale, this is what your armor stand will look like. If you pull up an anvil and name it spruce, it'll look like this. You name it jungle, it'll look like that. But there's a bunch of other variants as well, like these chest variants. Over here, we have the pawn and the rook, I think. I don't really do chess. Yeah, rook. Then we have the knight, I think, the bishop. we have the queen, and then we have the king. And there are stone and deep slate variants of this, which of course you don't have to use them as chess pieces. You can just, you know, use them for decoration. They look fantastic, especially 𝗏𝗏𝗕𝗏𝗏. But there are also some really cool variants as well that are even cooler than these. First up, we have the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now this is apparently a statue that is just straight up pulled from Minecraft dungeons, and it looks super sick. You could get some netherite blocks and prop it up on some netherite blocks to just look really, really cool. We also have the gargoyle. This is yet another statue that is just taken straight from Minecraft dungeons. But then we have what is probably by far my favorite in this entire pack, the anatomy of the creeper. And as you can see, it's, well, that famous image of the anatomy of the creeper with the TNT on the inside. I'm pretty sure this is in Minecraft dungeons as well. But yeah, this looks fantastic as well. Just this whole pack is just a huge W in my opinion. Everything about it is amazing. And this is by far the best armor stand pack you can find online. Too many renames. Now fellas, this pack right here is simply just a sight to behold. It features around 6,000 plus brand new renames of items in just in this one pack. It's nuts. So basically what that means is that you can take an item, and if it has a specific name attributed to it, like combat mace for the regular mace, then it's going to change the entire model of the item. And I don't know if you guys are Halo fans. I'm a pretty massive Halo fan. This is a gravity hammer as the mace in Minecraft. I mean, dude, that is crazy. There's tons of stuff in this pack as well, even brand new block variants. So as you guys can see, this right here is just a regular clock. It's just a regular clock that I named Oak Clock and put in an item frame, and it gives me this. I mean, this is amazing. It's such a cool pack. I mean, there's tons of other stuff as well. We have the drill, for example. So this is just a rename of the pickaxe. So if you've ever wanted a drill, I mean, it's not just a drill. It's got a moving animation to it. I mean, that's incredible. And some of the things that you can get, right? If we pull up, man, what was the item called? Oh, it was this, the Eye of the Storm. I mean, dude, is that not sick? You basically summon lightning onto the tip of your hammer, and then you're able to shoot an arrow. This, of course, being a bow reskin. I mean, that is so creative. That's incredible. You even have the arm buster, which I assume is, of course, Mega Man, and you can see a whole animation that plays whenever you actually charge it up, and you can see the arrow sticking out the end right before it fires. You have a giant frying pan. You have the first Goliath, which is just a straight up bazooka. This, of course, being a crossbow. And yes, you do hold it over your shoulder. I mean, it is sick. I mean, it is truly awesome. You even have some callbacks to old Minecraft. So some of the original totem textures. So you can rename the Totem of Undying to get some of the original textures, you know, back in pre-release. We also have the slingshot. So, you know, just a bow as a slingshot instead. You have whole shield changes. So you have this brand new shield texture if you wanted that. I mean, there's just so much stuff here, guys. This pack is truly incredible, truly revolutionary, honestly. And if you guys want to see some more, I went ahead and threw some statues of myself up holding some of these weapons. So we have the energy sword from Halo, even an animated texture. We, of course, have a lightsaber as well. We got the thumbnail guy. We got the guy on the thumbnail. And we, of course, have a bunch of other stuff. Oh, this right here, by the way, this mod is called Straw Statues, if you guys ever wanted to use it. This right here, the chicken micro shot, incredible. Love this thing. Probably the coolest thing in this pack. I mean, by far the coolest thing in this pack. I mean, look at this. It's just a little toy chicken that like acts like a crossbow. Super sick. You guys got to download this one. Mickey Joe's note blocks. And I mean, this guy right here, he's on a roll. This might be one of the greatest note block resource packs ever created. As you can see, depending on which instrument the note block is going to play, you'll visually see the instrument on top of the note block. And depending on what note it's going to play, you will also see that right on the front of the note block. If you're trying to replicate a mob sound, you even get a unique block texture after you have placed the mob head on top of it. And just to showcase to you guys how this works in real time, So of course we can go ahead and ping these to have them make notes, but then of course we can change the sounds and it'll change with us. I mean, this is just so cool. I can't believe I had never heard of this before. I'm not really a big note block guy, but if I were, this would make my job 100 million billion gajillion times easier. This pack right here is something special, and I really wanted to put you guys on in case some of you guys out there are musicians. Mickey Joe's Flowers. Okay, I promise, last Mickey Joe resource pack, I'm just finding out about this guy. He's got some really cool ones. Mickey Joe's Flowers are just beautiful. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know what else to tell you. Here, have some flowers. I don't know what else to tell you. This pack is really good. So I'll just go ahead and grab a bunch of these and just kind of slap them down for you. The models of these flowers are beautiful, and the way that your character holds them in his hand as well is really well done. Go ahead and clear that. Let's grab some more here. There we go. We got the cornflower, the daisy, the sunflower looks really good. We have the eye blossom. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Looks so good. So good. Wither rose, incredible. Peony. We have the rose bush here, the lilac. We have the torch flower as well, though. I have a mod installed for the torch flower. Maybe it's not touched by the resource pack, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this pack right here, just absolutely insane. If you guys love flowers, or if you don't love flowers and you want to love flowers, this is the resource pack for you. Looks absolutely fantastic. Beautiful flower models, very good work. Enchanted cards. Fellas, we're talking about a very underrated pack here. This one is going to change all of the enchantment books in your game into these little collectible trading card looking things, and they're color coded. So as you can see, any kind of sword enchantment is going to be colored red. Any kind of like pickaxe or like general enchantment, that's going to be green. We have blue enchantments. We have dark blue for the tridents. We have purple for the mace. Just really cool stuff. You can even see what level the enchantment is via these little gold bars on the bottom. These are super cool. If we go ahead and pull up the creative menu, you can see them all in their glory, just all lined up. Really awesome pack. I believe I covered one like this, but it was for spawn eggs. I don't think it was the same creator, but it was the same idea of having these little trading card things. And I gotta say, I mean, this idea as a pack is just super cool. I'm a very big fan. If you even look at the back of this card, it shows you a little enchanting table there as well. But yeah, if you guys are a fan of just kind of, you know, some kind of trading card action, or if you want to, of course, use the new shelf block and kind of make like a little shop using these, then hey, this is the perfect way to do so. GUI Experience Plus. Now, this is one of those packs that really surprises me that more people aren't using, because it's going to completely revamp the UI, but in a really cool way, and it's pretty clean as well. So if we go ahead and start opening up the GUI for some of these utility blocks, you'll notice that the ender chest design is just super clean, super to the point. We have the smithing table design looking really cool, the crafting table design. If I go and pull up my inventory, the inventory screen is just super clean. The cartography table looks really good. The shulkers are going to have individual colors depending on what color the shulker box is. The chest is really cool because it shows like a little like chest model at the top. I'm a very big fan of that. We have the furnace here, we have the stone cutter, we have the grindstone, the anvil. Really clean. I mean, this is about as clean as it gets. It's pretty minimalist, but it also goes a long way in its design. And the brewing stand even has a little brewing guide with it, and it's so cute. It looks so cool. I do have some criticisms though, and I'm only going to bring these up because I really like this pack. So if the creator is watching this, if you would like to listen to some of my criticisms on your pack that in my opinion would make it perfect, personally, I would change the numbering of the hotbar down here. I feel like you're doing a little too much. I don't really feel like that's necessary personally. Of course, you're the pack creator. If you like it, you keep it. The only other thing I would change is, you see how whenever I pull up my inventory screen, there's no block text at the bottom of my inventory here, but whenever I open up something like a barrel, there is. I feel like I don't need to be reminded that this is my inventory. You know what I mean? I love the little design at the top of the barrel, and whenever we like open up these blocks, this little like scroll design with like the paper and, you know, it's written on there. I think that's super cool. It's super clean. I don't, however, really need to be reminded that this is my inventory. If you update those two things, in my opinion, this would be one of the most perfect GUI resource packs ever made. Just get rid of the inventory text down here and the numbered hotbars of, you know, I'm not really feeling it. But aside from that, perfect pack. I'm surprised this only has like less than 15,000 downloads. This thing is incredible. The Icons SUBPACKS. Now, if you guys have been playing Minecraft for a while, and especially if you've been modding or adding to it, you probably have seen this resource pack right here. Personally, I haven't covered it on the channel because it's already so popular, but if you didn't know, it just adds a bunch of different icons to your game. And for some people, this is really cool. For me, it feels like it's doing a bit too much, which is actually a really good thing today because the creator of this pack finally divvied up a lot of the features from the Icons pack into SUBPACKS. So here we have the Icons Enchantments pack, which in my opinion is probably the best one. It gives some really cool icons for all of the enchantments in the game. So as you guys can see, every single one of these has a unique icon depicting it, which I think looks super, super cool. I might even put this in my mod pack. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see this in the Vanilla Perfected mod pack. We also have Icons Effects. So this is going to change the icons on potion effects. So as you guys can see here, every single one of them is unique. You got the hero of the village, which is of course the icon that you get whenever you actually get that buff. And then we also have Icons Tooltips. And so this one right here will show you like bees and honey inside of a bee nest, or the map ID, the banner, you know, everything like that. And I believe this also works for trims that you have on armor as well. It kind of gives you a little preview of what the trim looks like. But these SUBPACKS are a fantastic idea by this pack creator, because again, I think Icons is super cool. It's just a bit too much for me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need an icon on literally every single button in the game. And the fact that he took, or the fact that they took these icons and made them into SUBPACKS, so you can kind of pick which ones you want, is a fantastic idea, especially Icons Enchantments. It's such a good looking resource pack. Refined Cats. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a little cutie patootie break and take a look at this brand new resource pack. If you are running just, you know, if you are running just regular vanilla textures, these guys are a little high res, but then again, so are the happy gas. But dude, I mean, dude, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They kick ass, right? I mean, they're so cool. Let's go ahead and make it daytime really quick. Yeah, let's spawn a couple more of these dudes. Let's go and throw some raw cod in the side of the inventory. Get some more of these guys spawned in. I mean, dude, these guys are fantastic. I love these little cat reskins. If you guys don't know, I have 4 cats of my own. Very big cat guy. Not that I dislike dogs. It's just, you know, like I rock with the kitties. And yeah, I mean, this is just an awesome resource pack. These guys look so cute. I'll even put up on screen. There's actually, let me get some kittens, bro. Let's get some kittens here. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're awesome. I'll even put on the screen right quick some name tag variants that you can get. So if you decide to name them a specific thing, you'll get some very unique versions of these cats. But yeah, this resource pack's fantastic. I can't remember the last time I just showcased just a cute little pack like this. And if you guys are big cat fans, you know, kittyholics, then yeah, this is definitely the pack for you. These guys are awesome. Glowing 3D armor. From the creator of the ever so wonderful enchantment outlines, we also have an armor pack, which will show some really cool enchantment outlines from a 3D model when holding them in your hands. And when equipping them, you get this really cool actions and stuff kind of style armor set here, and it also works perfectly with trims. This is of course netherite armor, rocking the wild armor trim. If we go and take off all of this armor and we throw some of this on, kind of get a little mix going on here. But yeah, it's a really cool model. It's a really nice little resource pack here. And if you're a fan of this cool looking knight armor here, I highly suggest trying it out. This is actually a sub pack from his other pack called Glowing 3D Tools, which I've covered on the channel before. Umbrella Villagers. Now, a super underrated pack that I haven't seen many people even look in the direction of is one that gives villagers umbrellas when it's raining out. So if I go and do /weather_rain, you'll actually see all of these villagers are going to go ahead and pull out little umbrellas, which are going to be randomized. The color is going to be randomized. And if these guys are detected of sitting under something that could give them cover, like this guy is sitting under a fence block, they won't actually pull out umbrellas. So if you have somebody that's inside, like this dude, he's not going to pull out his umbrella, he's not going to feel the need. But if he walks outside, so if we just kind of spawn some more guys, you'll see these guys come with their umbrellas intrinsically. This guy pulled it out whenever he walked from under there, and this guy doesn't really need it. This guy's going to come, I thought he was going to give me an example of walking under and putting it away, but you can kind of see it over there. Those guys are flipping out. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Really cool resource pack if you've ever wanted to, have a group of cute little villagers sitting around the town square with their umbrellas out. This is a really cool pack that I don't think I've ever seen done anywhere else. Now, a fairly small pack, but one that's really good for quality of life, is called Better Scaffolding Visibility. And honestly, I haven't really related with a pack this much in a very long time. It's something that I kind of wonder why it isn't in the regular version of Minecraft. But essentially what it's going to do is it's going to put a proper hole. Raining on my parade. It's going to put a proper hole in the middle of the scaffolding block to actually let you see through the middle of it. And this is especially useful whenever you're just kind of going through it and your camera doesn't have to keep clipping through the actual block layer every single time. You can actually stick your head through it and see much better through your scaffolding. It's something that I think is a really cool change and something vanilla Minecraft probably should have, but it looks really nice. I'm a very big fan. 𝗦𝗨𝗕𝗏. For our last resource pack of the video, I wanted to dedicate this one to those of you that are chronically online. If you guys are in the Twitter sphere, or I guess Blue Sky, you would know that Mojang employees, whenever a new snapshot is going to release, will normally tweet what's known as the snapshot frog. And it is Wednesday, my dudes, has kind of become a meme over the course of the community and Mojang whenever it comes to these new releases. And this pack is just going to replicate the Wednesday frog. No matter what biome you find it in, you will always have the Wednesday frog to look at and probably just, be scared of. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching today's video. It's been about 2 months since I've had a dedicated resource pack video, so I hope the wait wasn't too long. These were some really good resource packs. I was kind of surprised at the lineup for this video. I wasn't really expecting to find so many good gems. Normally I kind of have a couple throwaway resource packs, but honestly, for the most part, all of these are really cool, really fun, or just really useful. So let me know what you guys think of them down in the comments below. Of course, the download link will be there. It'll send you to a link of all of them in one folder on Modrinth. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, which should be a Forever World episode. See you next time, guys.